Do you struggle to motivate your direct reports? Do you want to enhance your team's well-being, creativity, and productivity, but you have zero budget for it? Have you ever heard about the flow state? In this video, I would like to step outside of the box and inspire you to understand what flow is and how to use it as a leadership tool to motivate yourself and your colleagues. As well as an agile leader, I am also a mother of a 1-year-old little girl who grows and develops on a daily basis. As an attentive mother, many times I caught her completely involved in playing or doing something that she enjoys so much. She concentrates so intensively on the activity, whether it's playing with toys or eating with her hands, that she loses herself in the process and nothing else matters to her. I admire this ability of hers because I know from my own experience that this is one of the best feelings in the world. This experience is called the flow state, often referred as being in the zone, and it was coined by psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. It is when you and your colleagues are so immersed in the task that time flies, the work feels effortless, and instead of getting tired, you actually feel energized at the end of the working day. And it is possible to achieve on a weekly, even daily basis with the right leadership tools. However, what brings us to the flow is highly subjective and may differ from person to person. You might start to wonder, how can you foster an environment where your team can experience the state of flow? Let me share with you 4 leadership tools that can support your colleagues to be in the zone. First, use the Goldilocks Rule. Motherhood teaches me a lot about leadership as well. My daughter experiences flow when she finds a challenging task that is not too easy, therefore it doesn't get boring, but it's not too hard either, because that could result in frustration and crying from her side. Like with baby, adults thrive on challenges that match their current abilities. Have you ever heard about the Goldilocks principle? You may remember the fairy tale when Goldilocks enters the bear's family house and tries 3 portions of porridge. One portion was too hot, another one too cold, while the third one was just right, and she was happy. This idea can be applied to pretty much any task. James Clear, the best-selling author of Atomic Habits, describes the Goldilocks Rule states that humans experience peak motivation when working on a task that are right on the edge of their current abilities. Not too hard, not too easy, just right. If we work on challenges with optimal difficulty, then we will not only be motivated, but also experience a boost of happiness and the sense of achievement. This blend of happiness and peak performance can put you in the zone. So it is worth thinking about it. What are your Goldilocks tasks, which are not too hard, not too easy, just right? And considering your colleagues' current skill level, which challenges could motivate them on a daily or weekly basis? As a leader, I encourage you to discuss it with your colleagues on your one-to-one meetings. Ask continuously what makes them excited, energized, and what other tasks frustrate or bore them. Your colleagues' Goldilocks tasks could quickly change, so they may need more challenge and complexity to get in the zone in the future. Second, provide autonomy. Autonomy is another important cornerstone of motivation and the fundamental component of achieving the flow state. Just like my daughter loves to decide which activities she would like to engage in during her free playtime, I also realize that colleagues thrive when they have autonomy regarding when, what, and how to deliver their tasks. For example, one of my colleagues was an expert in his role, and he loved to teach and mentor others. So I let him make choices about the approach, how to transfer his know-how. This sense of control boosts motivation, and your colleagues are more likely to enter the state of flow while working on the project. Third, offer immediate feedback. As psychologist Jonathan Haidt explains, one of the keys to reach a flow state is that you get immediate feedback about how you are doing at each step. Seeing ourselves make progress in the moment is incredibly motivating and helps individuals apply good practices and make necessary adjustments. From a leadership point of view, I suggest you provide prompt and immediate feedback about how they are doing. 4. Create disturbance-free environment. Since our daughter arrived, we are not using or watching any media around her. Supporting this approach, research and studies have found that making the environment disturbance-free and turning off all kinds of distracting factors is crucial to remain in the flow. Researchers observed programmers who were interrupted during the flow experience, and it took them average of 15 minutes to return to the flow state, and some didn't manage to get back in the flow at all. As a leadership practice, make sure you let your colleagues to focus on their task without interruptions. For example, one team that I coached made an agreement that everybody will put regular quiet hours in their calendars with the label "Getting in the Flow." This way, people can respect each other's flow time. So what are the key points you can incorporate as a leader? First, use the Goldilocks Rule. Second, provide autonomy. Third, offer immediate feedback. And fourth, create disturbance-free environment. So which one of these leadership practices will you use to support your colleagues to get in the zone and become more productive? If you find this video useful, click the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more leadership insights. See you!